All right, so how's everybody doing? Welcome to the Two Birds and a Third football draft lottery results. So I'm being joined here with Ricky, and we are going to announce the draft lottery for our fantasy football league. So Ricky, do you want to tell us what you did?
Okay, so before I begin, in our fantasy football league, we have 8 teams. I'll get to the teams before we share the results. But I decided, why not? And for future fantasy football leagues for drafts, I decided to create a homemade draft lottery machine. It actually worked to perfection. It only cost me like $30 to make, so it's not that much. But other than that, yeah, so pretty much I drew balls. Not drew balls, but I put.
He drew balls. He was
I
flipping
drew balls,
so he drew them.
It's shook. No, but in all seriousness, though, I decided. So what I did was I put a bunch of ping pong balls into the lottery machine, all 8, to be exact, with team names on it, and I drew them one by one, going from picks 8 to 1, and the order has been completed. Then I decided to create a video showcasing the results.
We're only going to have 8 teams in this league, correct?
Yes, only 8 teams because we couldn't fit the other 2. So I just was like, screw it.
All right, cool.
Alrighty, so without further ado, before we begin, I must say which teams are in our league. So, if the app can work. Alright, give me a second.
Work.
For those that...
Work.
Huh? Alright, so for those that also don't know, so there's 8 teams, and I randomized the divisions. So DJ, his team is Team Bailey. He's in the East. Hank, his team's Long Green Johnson. He's in the East. Team Action Jackson, they're in the East. And Team Bolden, they're in the East as well. As for the West, the Meme Machine, that's me. Team Go Nuts, that's Josh. Team Baby Got Dak, that's Kelly. And the Little Giants are Chris Mitchell's team. So there are 8 teams in total, and this video will showcase the results of the draft. So without further ado, let's go ahead and showcase the results with my beautiful video and voice as the commissioner.
Let's see it. Let's see it. I have yet to take a gander at it.
Well, hello there, one and all, and welcome to the Two Birds and a Third Fantasy Football League Draft Lottery. And in this video, we are going to be revealing the results of that draft lottery and where your team landed if you are in our league. So, with that being said, let's get straight into the results. I tried not to stutter, so I was like...
No, you're good. Hey, it's Roger Goodell.
Oh, you're gonna laugh at when that part comes up. Yo, go full screen with it.
Hold on. Is that good?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I know. Everyone loves me. The 8th pick in the Two Birds and a Third Fantasy Football League draft will belong to the Little Giants.
What a conspiracy. That's a conspiracy.
Wait. Actually, go out at full screen because people can't see the... The 7th pick in the Two Birds and a Third Fantasy Football League draft will belong to Team Action Jackson. The 6th pick in the Two Birds and a Third Fantasy Football League draft will belong to Team Go Nuts. The 5th pick in the Two Birds and a Third Fantasy Football League draft will belong to Team Bailey. The fourth pick in the Two Birds and a Third Fantasy Football League draft will go to the Meme Machine. The third pick in the Two Birds and a Third Fantasy Football League draft will belong to Team Baby Got Dak. The second pick in the Two Birds and a Third Fantasy Football draft will go to Team Bolden, which means the number 1 overall pick in the Two Birds and a Third Fantasy Football League draft will belong to Team Long Green Johnson.
Wow.
I thank you for watching this video.
I get to be the
and I
Cleveland
hope
Browns.
you all are ready for some football and getting down to drafting, which that will be a live event on this channel. I hope you guys enjoyed the results. Don't get salty at me because I'm the commissioner and tell me to go get fired and leave. And but with all jokes aside, I just wish the best of luck to all our contestants in this league's draft. That being said, I've been your commissioner, and this is Ricky from the Two Birds and a Third Fantasy Football League draft. Signing off. And I think it shows the draft order at the end. So just to repeat, where's my piece of paper? All right, so so in case I have to repeat it for those that missed it. So yeah, I am better. You are a better commissioner than Roger Goodell. Yeah, thanks. Okay, so just to repeat, and it's on the screen. The Little Giants have the 8th pick. Team Action Jackson has the 7th pick. Team Go Nuts, which that's Josh. He has the 6th pick. DJ has the 5th pick. I have the 4th pick. Kelly has the 3rd pick. Team Bolden, Scott has the 2nd pick, and Hank has the 1st pick.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the order. I have
here.
to go reorder it later.
Oh, no worries.
So we still don't know when we're gonna do the draft. Sometime after the preseason.
It's probably more than likely. Well, we can't do it. The thing is, we can't do it this Saturday because going to a wedding. I honestly, I think we should do it on like a Wednesday or something like that.
You think
Like,
either next Wednesday or the 6th?
Or maybe yeah, something like that.
Well, we have to do it before the 7th because that's when the season starts, I believe.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'll send an email saying when
we'll
we're doing
figure-
the draft.
we'll
So I
figure
gotta we're gonna have a podcast in what, just 20 minutes?
Yeah, 20 minutes.
Okay, guys, so here's the deal. So I think we will go ahead and end this live stream, but we will be back at 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific for the actual podcast. So we're going to be doing the team analysis for the AFC and NFC North divisions.
Yeah, the AFC and NFC. You have... I know I have the Ravens and the Lions, right?
Yes, you do. I have the Browns and the Vikings. I believe Josh has the Packers and the Steel. Hold up, I even forget.
Something like that.
But yeah, something like that. Well, like trust me, you guys will see it. So I think we should sign off on this video. So for those that are actually in our league, just make sure you know where you're drafting, because if you don't know where you're drafting, oh well.
But yeah, do your mocks the way it is, and yeah. I think it's gonna be interesting to analyze because I'm sure that in most cases Ezekiel Elliott would be the first overall pick, but he might like end up dropping to something like the 4th or 5th round and be like a steal, you know?
Yeah, I know. So yeah, thank you. So thanks all that are showing up. I don't think everyone was in this. That was here for the live event. I did send out an email. I know that was, I didn't know when you were doing this.
Oh. Okay.
But But here's the thing. So again, we don't know when we're doing the draft. If you have any questions that people that are in our league, don't feel free to send me a message. I'm cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
One more thing. Ricky obviously hates the Giants. That's why.
No, I swear to God, that was the first ball that came out of the.
Is Chris a Giants fan?
No, I thought Chris was a. I thought he was a. No, I thought he was something else. I don't know.
Oh.
Oh well.
Whatever.
All right, so another run. So just one final rundown. Little Giants of the 8th pick. Action Jackson 7th. Team Go Nuts 6. Team Bailey 5. Meme Machine 4. Baby Got Dak 3. Team Bolden 2. And Long Green Johnson number 1. So, yeah. So we'll talk to you guys in about 20 more minutes when we actually do our team evaluations.
All right. We'll see everyone there. Peace.
All right. Peace, everybody.